Beautiful people, good evening. Greeting you, keep blessing M, the black girl magic, the chocolate skin queen, the gorgeous author of the best memo ever written in our time, the black pearl from Munyake, reporting to you live from the Republic Democratic headquarters of Munyake vessels. Oh man. So, but tonight I wanted us to talk about, actually I wanted to share with you some of the things that I wish I knew before starting my chemo journey. So remember we said on my YouTube channel we're going to share about the everything impact. So tonight it's about the 10 things that Blessing wished that she knew before starting her chemo journey. Maybe you'll be starting your chemo journey in 2022, or maybe you taking care of someone who's going through cancer and then they're taking their chemo, or they already started, or whatever the case might be. So I wish whatever that we're gonna share is gonna help you, is gonna empower you, or someone out there who might need the information. So getting right into it. So Wanabes, here is the thing. If you are taking care of someone on cancer, or someone on any chronic disease, even if it's not a chronic disease, someone okulang in general, please hear me out. We need all the support we can get. We need all the support we can get, because hukula on its own is just one difficult journey whereby sometimes you just feel like you cannot, you can, you fail to can. So we need all the support we can get. And for me, I don't know for other people, but for now, it's like I feel like when people invest so much in helping you, it will it doesn't even give you option who give up, but it gives you that challenge to say everybody's coming to my party, I might as well step up and be part of the party, because it's not fair that people are going to invest in helping you, being there for you, and the next thing when pity party manta to mantaha hoseng flamanziwa it's just not on. And then another thing, when you're taking care of someone okulang, we are not sick mentally, we are sick mmeleng ya rona. Listen to us. Honali this other time ha ke realize hore mala aka ha sa accommodate dilo tse ngata. So there's this friend, I would tell her friendin hangwatel, I'll tell them hore wetsi nketsetse dijo tse nyane, let's say ke boroto ke nketsetse slice one, if ke sa goga ke tla ikokeletsa, because I hate to see dijo ko plating ke sa fetsa. So she'll be like, no Sana, you need to eat what. I'll be like, girlfriend, listen to me. Ke kopa unketsetse so nna a ke sa gora. So una sang story saka, and then o tla tlatsa dijo plating, and immediately since ke 10 year off, because first dijo tso di ngata ha ke tse ke tlo di qala kae ke di qete kae. And then the second thing, ha ke batle motho a sa mmameleng e ka re ke hlanya kapa ka re ke nna ngwana ho ntwe ke buang ntse ke sa ikutlwe nna ntse ke reng. So please listen to us, let us feel like our opinions matter when you speak to us. Ska bua le rona as if we don't matter, we don't know what we want, we don't know what we say, mmele ke ya rona. So well, sometimes who foster halona dintho wa re thusa, but most of the time just make sure that you listen to us. Comprende? All right. Point number 1. A blessing. I wish I'm worried. o itsebile before a qala chemo is that not all chemos di kuta moriri wa hao. Because I know when people hear hore always a chemo in motho santsa nahane moriri wa hae hore OMW I cannot. So it's not all chemos that take your hair away. I remember with me, I started Taxol. Yeah, I think they call it Taxol. So I think it took me a week, and then after 5 days, 6 days in jail. Since ke bona moriri like bomisa mo bona moriri all over the place, and I figured it out. Or okay, maybe it's time, and you'll Google and find out. Or okay, it means chemo affected your hair follicles, so your hair will stop growing for a certain time until you're done. So well, I was ready, I think, because I knew it's one of the after effects. So I remember going to my barber. So this guy, I would do my haircuts there like almost every weekend. He refresh a cut for Monday, everything and stuff. So this one time I went there, and then I was like, and then he looked at me funny, so I didn't want to explain twingata. And then I was like, it's a long story, just give me chiscope. And then kadula mola, and then mo guy one shapaka chiscopo, and so not all chemos di sutamuri how. You might want to find out from your doctor what kind of a chemo or owing, and just be ready if you're gonna lose your hair or not. Like now I'm on chemo, but I still have my hair. It's just that quality of thing is like, yeah, but yeah, the hair is still there. And then chiscope ya cancer bathong. Chiscope ya cancer in a glow. In a glow a unique. And one thing I have realized, people will forever be staring. Like, man, it different. It's only chichifa e motho le motho a ikutang. Like, ina lo benya ho hong wa itse ke yai tlolo. So people will always be staring. So let it not be something that gets into your skin or batho ba shebileng and whatnot. I remember hiking ke Pretoria, and then some mornings I will take nyaki go transport on high fitla gating, and then ke mo khahlanyetse ha tswa sekolong. And then poor kids will be like, they will be staring at me. And I understood. I made Lena, maybe if I was one of them, I was gonna stay, because chichifaya ya cancer in a vibes sayona ili one. So people are always gonna be staring. And then point number 3, new diet might not sink in immediately. How you treat a certain illness. At some point you might be given a diet or and so new diet in treating cancer or whatever illness might not sink in immediately. I mean, the taste buds is how the limotse kaofela di tsebile a certain taste, and then jiggy you have to give that up and supplement it with something new, eseng le monate. So it's not gonna kick in immediately. Like with myself, it really took time. I'm still fighting even today, because I remember one thing a doctor alare ke a itlogela ke tswekere. So that means my chocolates, my cake, yeah, ice cream / puppy, like I wanted to scream. So it's been a battle. It's been a battle of the mind first. And yeah, one day at a time. But now ke bona mo se ke le teng no, ha ke sa lwana that much. Automatically, when you think of the progress we etsang, you cannot do anything to jeopardize that. And I think that's where voluntarily, when you just give in, or you know what, let me just stop this. So far, yeah, so far so good. Ha re so di tloele kaofela, mara ntse re hata jalo jalo. So remember, not all chemos make you lose your hair. Chiscope ya chemo ya glow, people are always going to be staring. New diet might not sink in immediately. And then point number 4, you are going to lose weight because you are sick. So when you are sick, hangata, you lose weight. So in losing the weight, learn to cater for your new body. Learn to cater or na mmele wa hao so prefer eng, especially like the being physical and stuff. And when it comes to the portion tsa dijo, do you still wanna eat meal o mongata, or you want to break down into smaller portions? And nothing diaparo, clothes, yeah. I think one of the things ke betletseng haholo is my body e petite ho feta ka mokgwa ke laba ka teng. So I think I went in this world nje ya ho hater shopping, hore wa tseba keng, what is the point if ke tlo reka dintho tse sa tlo ntula the way ke batlang di ntule ka teng. So well, slowly but surely we're coming back. We're coming back. We're learning to cater for this very petite body of mine because yeah, it has to wear at the end of the day. And then when it comes to being physical, but exercise, so learn to listen to your body. If you can still do those things, continue doing them. But now if your body, you for the signal, or I can only take up to this much, listen to your body and cater for your body. And then this is one new thing is halang ka mmele wa ka lately. So ha ke dutse, I know hore ke khone dula like nako e telele, and then I must lie down. And then like pacame ha ke khone pacama nako e telele, tlamehile ke dule, just when I call it balance. So ntho e tsahalang these days le ha ke robetse, ke realize hore I can sleep for maximum of 6 hours. Anything after that, I have to wake up. My body's in pain, my body's tired, I need to sit down. So let's say you're like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock, I'm up. My body signals to me. So now maybe okay, put also blessing ka 2 when I'm demo. What do you do? Yeah, just so ka 2 ye ngwana ka batho ha ke tsoga nka kobo ebile ke ikgahla ke lo dula comfy ko couchong ko freezing, ke fihle ke ipulele TV, ke itjhebelle. So I love watching TLC, I love watching the 90 Day Fiancé, Jehovah ke mananahana. So ke di 90 Day Fiancé, ke di cooking shows. I love cooking shows, OMG. There's this one go 155 go Cooking with Valerie. I love that. So ka dinako tseo ha ke tsuile, I just doze on those shows, and this is where I get some of my inspirations when it comes to cooking. Hey, and so mmele wa ka ha o so kgathetse jwalo, Emma, ke ikela freezing, and then I keep warm, and then maybe take a pillow, and ha se ke dutse nakonyana he ke a galeya sofeng. And then maybe ka bo 5, 6 mmatsoa ha tsoa ke a treka ke khutlela ka kamoreng, or I just sit there until bo 9, bo 8. And even during the day, as ke dutse haholo setulong, mmele wa ka wa nrepotela hore I need to lie down, and then I just come ko kamoreng and I just lie down. So this is what I call listening to your body and catering for your body. We always say you are responsible for your own happiness. Guess what, Mtasi? Even when you are sick, you are still responsible for your own happiness. So this leads us to our next point, which is point number 5. It says, do the things that makes you happy. Jonga, this is one thing that I stress so much, because I've seen it working for me. I've seen it changing my mood from 0 to like, hey. So you know what makes you happy. Do yourself a favor and do the things that makes you happy. For me, it's watching cooking shows. For me, it's cooking. For me, is cooking. Like exploring. Like one day I'll wake up and give a little pair and stuff. I remember the other day I was so inspired watching this cooking show and I decided to do some prawns. I decided to cook some prawns. Jonga, I did the pots. So it's from watching cooking shows where I get inspiration to, put what I watch into practice and just having fun. And another thing that I do that makes me happy is taking myself out. Gosh. I just love taking myself out, even if it's just for a cappuccino, hot chocolate, ice cream, whatever. Doesn't have to be an expensive meal. Well, if I have money, why not? But just taking myself out, it just makes me happy. And I love having motivational quotes, pictures all around my wall. Okay, like you can just tell. Yeah, so I just love being surrounded by positivity. I love being surrounded by beautiful pictures, seeing the people I love, people in my life, and just smiling out of nowhere. I love it when my bedroom speaks to me, and I just love it. And I love collecting nail polishes. The cutex home remedies, you can tell. So I love painting my nails so much. It has become so therapeutic to me. And it got lies Kolia. It is you who started this. Like, stop it, I like it. Thank you so much, girlfriend. I think when starting to just love doing my nails, go when it was one of those sort of ish, let me just refresh. And little did I know, Hori, I would find so much warmth and some kind of healing from having beautiful nails. So, girlfriend, the impact that you are having in my life, thank you. And I love collecting earrings. OMW. So I love hula hoops. Ke rata collect the earrings. Okay, let me share some of my weird yet beautiful earrings and collecting it. So there's a lot of them. Just gonna show you few of them. So these are the things that make my heart skip happy beats. So I have this beautiful. I have these long ones that I like, and then I have this. I think it's like. Oh, by the way, okay, this is oh my gosh, bathroom. For the sake of it, I just love collecting earrings. And I had this pair last time when I went to Pretoria, and I had this pair when I went to Bloemfontein, yes. And these ones, oh, I love Mama tsotsa my answer ke ke mo tshelle matches. So I love this ones. This one's ke di etseditswe ke my beautiful sister, ke Mapule. She is bomb when it comes to designing earrings. So she did this pair for me. Girlfriend, you are bomb. I love this. This macicis. Oh, and this ones. Ke dikonopo. Dikonopo tsa eng? Rona re wala masale. Hey. So this one's listen ke di etseditswe ke Mapule. Hey girl, hey. Thank you so much. Last time, this ones I got go Mr. Price the other day when I went. They are cute. So I love this. These are the things that are making my world go around thing. Like, yeah. And there's this obsession that I love, that I'm in love with, of buying myself gifts. Like, oh man. So I love buying myself gifts. It's just that thing in Tabisang. Yeah. It's that thing in Tabisang. So I just love doing it. I mean, this I got from Diego. So I bought it from Diego. And it's one of the gifts that I got myself. And many other gifts. And then point number 5. One of the things that I didn't know when studied my chemo journey is that when you're on chemo, you won't have the need to shave. So chemo literally becomes like your no hey. So it takes out moriri wa hao every way, like jonga from kohlohong, your dinties, your lashes, your underarmpits, your other special places. Yeah, ditlafu, if umotho ga ratang shave ditlafu jonga, you are so going to be sorted. So yeah, it's one of those things. I wish I could be ikgethela and then we'll be like, no, anywhere else, but not hlohong. And then point number 5, 6, 7 is that taste how is going to change drastically because of chemo, and it can be so frustrating. And then one of the things for me is because it's a lack of appetite, when you're going to eat, but now what you're eating doesn't even taste like into. So for me on my journey, I figured out how, you know what, this thing in gets a hore ke tlenne ke ga ke batle dijo tla and o thola o rola pile ka nako eo. So what I've learned kore is to force myself eat. It's just this. Yeah, it's to force myself eat and make sure whatever I eat high quickly. So yeah, I've learned that. So Luena, maybe if utolore taste how it's funny, it has changed, it's understandable, it has to be medication. So force yourself to eat, because if you do not eat, you'll be weak. If you do not eat, you'll lose weight. And you need to keep strong. And then now you'll no medication is wrong mmele o weak o surging. So you'll have to force yourself. So even le batho ba o thusang, when you find them ba force hoja, don't feel offended. They need to do that for your own good, for your own sake. So taste it will change, but it's just a matter of nako, and then everything will be back to normal. And then point number 8, I didn't know that I was going to have swollen feet. Maoto a go ruhileng, Jehovah, OMG. Whew. So I find myself ke be le maoto a go ruhileng, especially ha ke tsamaya long distance, whether I'm driving or I'm not. driving like sitting for nako e telele, and then on the road ke tsona dintho tse nketsang ke be ke gowe maoto. So far ha ke so thole any specific treatment for maoto go hileng. Well, my uncle would drop them, and then ke a beya tafoleng ke be mesamo, or mama tshwa would drop them. So far a survive ka go rapuwa, and then ke dule ke gotse di sleeper, because ka nako eo e ba tsona tse kgonang ho fita. Dieta tse ding they cannot fit, so I depend on being on my slippers. And then point number 9, so we basically have 11 points, not 10. Point number 9, you are sick, meaning your everyday life is not going to be as normal as how you used to have your life. And sometimes you're going to feel down, sometimes you're going to feel discouraged, sometimes you're just gonna find yourself crying and. So my experience is, give yourself the grace to go through those emotions. Allow yourself to be sad, allow yourself to be discouraged, allow yourself to cry, but now do not camp on those emotions. Haebe ntho e tsahalang e feta, e ska ba jwale e sentse ba particular re eme mo. No, because matsatsi ha tle ka o tshwana. Today I am all up and get a video and I am feeling much better. Tomorrow I am all off and everything. So what I've learned in my journey is to give myself the grace to go through emotions. I remember, was it a week before last, ha ke tlo qetella ho ya go chemo before the break. Few of my friends were like, yo sana ka kopotla spetlele re tlo bona and be there with you and stuff, because I was not in a good space nje psychologically. I was not okay, let alone the physical part. Nje mentally I was not alright, and I was honest enough le bona hore, you know what, can we please do it some other time? I would really appreciate it. It's just that this time I am so not okay. All I want go re ke etse chemo and then be out of that place, ke kgutlele hae. And our point number 10, do chemo with the end in mind. Whenever, whether mahareng or lo iqala, or whatever the case might be, or any treatment e o leng busy ka yona, or that you are about to embark on, do that treatment with the end in mind. Ipone o fodile, ipone o fetsa, o le right, because sometimes focusing on the actual treatment, everything they're told that it comes with, if you feel like you are just in a good space to carry all that, kana go, just do your chemo with the end results in mind. Every time you go into the chemo room, sitting on that couch, having your veins pricked, oking medication and everything, do the process with the end result in mind. I feel for me it makes the load a bit bearable, and it continues to give you hope. That is what I call hope. It continues to give you hope, or you know what, we are a few steps ahead, we are almost there. So do chemo or any other treatment that you're going through or you are supposed to be going through with the end results in mind. And then point number 11, chemo has helped millions of people. Let's fight. Let's fight to be counted amongst those people, because ntho e ke hlokometseng le nna le before ke qala chemo and what not, e sale ke tseba nna chemo ho thwe ya bolaya. E bua ke batho ba sokang ba etsa, e bua ke batho ba sokang ba le their family members do it, like, but ba na le that tsebo ya hore chemo e ya bolaya. So I want you to change your mindset and your attitude to say chemotherapy ke a treatment, e treatang cancer with the hope hore the cancer cells are gonna die. So we approach it with that mentality. And if motho wa shwahleng, whether we it's a chemo or high, okay, let's say why yetsa. For me, motho ha ile nako hore a shwe, o tlo shwa. That's just how I look at life. So even if I believe I can die today, ha ka shwa because ke etsa chemo, ke shwele because my time is up ya ho ba lefatsheng. Modimo is calling me back home. So it has nothing to do with chemo, it has nothing to do with cancer. Nako e shapile. So tsa hore chemo ya bolaya and whatnot, please take out those things out of your mind, because many people don't even start treatment because of dintho tse ba di utlwang bathong ntse ba re chemo ya bolaya eng hwa etsala eng. Jonga mtase, this is your life, take charge of it, take control of it. If you are not sure, consult with the doctor. If you're not sure, information is all over us. Google, do whatever it takes and find out the information before you deprive yourself from getting the help. So we do chemo with the hope hore it's gonna help us heal from cancer. And as I wrap up, do whatever you have to do to be well. Sometimes we give up so soon, and how to allow sheba, you haven't even done so much. So before lahlela town, always ask yourself, what have I done everything in my power hore ke be betere, hore na ho be le progress? If the answer is no, I say you get up and you do whatever you have to do. If it's asking for help, you do that. If it's anything, asking for volunteer, anywhere doing what, like whatever, to get information. If you need to get information, if you need to get help, do whatever it is that is going to help you to heal, that is going to help you to progress in your journey. So from my heart to you, I wish you nothing but good health, complete healing. And as you go through this journey, to put one foot in front of the other every day, and you give yourself the grace to go through every emotion that you need to go through. So let's just look at these points from point 1 until the last one. So point number 1, not all chemos make you lose hair. Hey. And then choose 2, chiscopo ya chemo inale, it's kind of glow, so people are going to be staring always, so don't stay stressed. 3, new diet might not sink in immediately, give yourself time. Chocolate, the cake, yeah. And then 4, you are probably going to lose weight. So cater for your body, learn to listen to your body, and do what your body requires. 5, do the things that make you happy. 6, with chemo, no hair, yeah, pumula. And then 6, the taste buds, they're going to change drastically. 7, going to have swollen feet, and just get diet that's comfortable. 8, allow yourself to go through emotions. 9, do chemo with the end result in mind. 10, chemo has helped millions of people. Let's fight that we are counted amongst those people, and do whatever you have to do to progress. Do whatever you have to do to get healed. From my heart to you, I wish you nothing but the best. I love you. Mwah. I love you. Mwah. I love you. Mwah. Madam Speaker is out. Let's see each other on the next video. Please comment about absolutely anything. If you want to ask, if you want to add, if you want to advise, just feel free to do that. We are here to help each other in the name of love. Bye bye. Madam Speaker is out. Adios. Mwah.